Imagine waking up tomorrow to a world where your gadgets don't just connect you to the internet, but connect you to something bigger, the planet, where your smartphone is made from ethically sourced materials, your laptop runs on renewable energy, and your headphones. They're reducing the world's e-waste, one beat at a time. This isn't some distant dream. It's happening right now. And the question is, are you part of it? Hey everyone! I'm excited to have you here today because we're diving into a game-changing topic. We're talking about eco-friendly gadgets in 2024. Gadgets that are not just about convenience, but about conscience, revolutionizing technology in a way that benefits both you and the planet. Let's be real for a second. We live in a world where technology is inescapable. From the moment we wake up, our phones are the first thing we check. Our laptops the first thing we log into. And if you're like me, your smartwatch is tracking every move, every step, every heartbeat. But here's a harsh truth. Every single piece of tech we own comes at a cost. According to the United Nations, global e-waste topped 54 million tons in 2023, and it's projected to rise to 5 million tons by 2030. Think about that for a second. That's nearly 10 Eiffel Towers of waste per day, all made up of discarded phones, laptops, chargers, and more. Now, I'm not saying we should abandon our gadgets. Technology makes our lives easier, more efficient, and often more fun. But what if we could have the best of both worlds? What if your tech didn't just work for you, but with the environment? That's what we're exploring today. Now, let me paint you a picture. You're sitting at your desk typing away on your laptop. It's sleek, fast, and the battery life is incredible. But did you know that behind the scenes, the tech industry is one of the biggest contributors to global carbon emissions? In fact, studies have shown that the tech sector accounts for around 3 to 4% of global CO2 emissions, a number comparable to the aviation industry. Let that sink in for a moment. The devices that make our lives easier are also warming our planet. But the good news? There's a massive shift happening right now in 2024. A shift towards sustainability, responsibility, and innovation. Let's kick things off with one of the most revolutionary gadgets of the year, the Fairphone 5. This is a phone that doesn't just compete with the latest models on the market in terms of performance. It's designed to last years, and not in the way most phones are designed to last, meaning they'll be obsolete in 2 or 3 years, forcing you to upgrade. The Fairphone 5 is modular, meaning you can repair and upgrade it yourself. Need a new battery? Swap it out. Cracked screen? Replace it in minutes. This phone isn't just about convenience. It's about tackling a real-world problem. The average lifespan of a smartphone in 2024 is just over 2 years, and millions of phones are thrown away each year, contributing to the growing e-waste crisis. But Fairphone's mission is to change that. By creating a phone that's repairable, they're actively reducing the demand for new phones, cutting down on waste, and supporting the circular economy. What's more, their materials are ethically sourced, and Fairphone ensures that workers in their supply chain are paid fairly, a rarity in the tech world. Let's get even deeper into this. E-waste isn't just about physical waste. It's also about the precious metals inside our devices. A single smartphone contains up to 80 different elements, including gold, copper, and rare earth elements. Mining these materials can be devastating to the environment, contributing to deforestation, habitat destruction, and pollution. And yet, less than 20% of e-waste is properly recycled. So what Fairphone is doing is nothing short of revolutionary. By using recycled materials and ensuring that their phones can be easily disassembled for future recycling, they're setting a standard that could reshape the industry. Now let's shift gears and talk about something that's probably sitting right in your ears at this very moment. Headphones. In 2024, we're seeing a major push for sustainable audio devices, and leading the charge is House of Marley. Their Exodus ANC headphones are a perfect example of what the future of eco-friendly audio looks like. Made from recycled aluminum, natural wood, and recyclable fabrics, these headphones aren't just good for your ears, they're good for the planet. But here's the best part. For every pair of headphones sold, House of Marley plants a tree through their partnership with the One Tree Planted initiative. In fact, as of 2024, they've helped plant over 250,000 trees globally. So, when you're listening to your favorite music or podcast, you're also giving back to the earth. And don't think that sustainable means sacrificing performance. These headphones boast some of the best sound quality in their class. The Exodus ANC offers 30 hours of battery life, active noise cancellation, and deep, immersive bass. It's proof that you don't have to compromise on quality to go green. Now, let's zoom out a little and talk about the bigger picture, your daily tech habits. Every day, you're probably charging at least one, if not several, of your devices. In fact, in the average American household, 40% of the energy used is spent on powering electronics. But what if you could charge your devices using nothing but the power of the sun? That's where companies like Goal Zero come in. Their latest product, the Yeti 1500X, is a portable solar generator that's changing the game. Whether you're at home, camping, or in an emergency situation, this device allows you to harness clean, renewable energy to power everything from your smartphone to your fridge. And in a world where climate change is more pressing than ever, being able to power your life with solar energy is a game changer. Here's a little context. In 2024, the cost of renewable energy has plummeted. Solar energy is now cheaper than fossil fuels in most parts of the world, making it not only an eco-friendly choice but an economical one. In fact, the global solar industry is expected to grow by 20% this year alone, as more people and businesses turn to clean energy solutions. Let's talk price for a second. The Yeti 1500X retails at around $999. Definitely an investment. But think about what you're getting. The ability to power your devices and appliances without ever needing to plug into the grid. Over time, that can save you money, especially if you're in a place with high energy costs or unreliable power sources. Now, I want to share a personal story with you. A few months ago, I was on a camping trip far away from any electrical outlets. My phone was about to die, and I had no way to charge it. That's when I realized how much I rely on my devices. So when I got home, I started looking into portable solar solutions, and that's how I found the Yeti 1500X. I can't tell you how amazing it feels to be out in nature, miles away from civilization, and still be able to power up my phone, camera, and laptop using just the sun. It's freedom. Pure sustainable freedom. And speaking of freedom, let's talk about wearables. One of the coolest pieces of eco-friendly tech in 2024 has to be the Garmin Instinct 2 Solar. This solar-powered smartwatch is built for adventurers and athletes alike, and it offers something pretty remarkable: virtually unlimited battery life. As long as you're out in the sun, this watch keeps going. No more worrying about finding a charger in the middle of a hike or run. The Garmin Instinct 2 Solar is designed for the outdoors, with a rugged build that's shock, water, and heat resistant. And while it's collecting solar energy, it's also tracking your heart rate, your steps, your sleep patterns, all while running GPS, altimeter, and barometer functions. It's like having a personal trainer, adventure guide, and solar-powered energy source all strapped to your wrist. Now, you might be wondering, how much does a watch like this cost? The Garmin Instinct 2 Solar retails at around $399. Well, considering its features and the fact that you never need to worry about charging it, is an incredible deal. And this isn't just some gimmick. Solar-powered wearables are becoming more mainstream, and they're part of a larger trend of integrating renewable energy into our everyday lives. The more we can harness the power of the sun, the less we'll need to rely on traditional energy sources. And that's a big win for both you and the planet. Now, let's pivot to the heart of where we spend most of our time, our homes. You've probably heard of smart home devices like the Nest thermostat or ecobee smart thermostat, but did you know they're also some of the most eco-friendly tech you can buy? These thermostats don't just learn your habits and adjust the temperature accordingly, they actively reduce your energy consumption. In fact, a study from 2023 found that smart thermostats can reduce energy usage by up to 15% annually, saving the average household around $131 a year on heating and cooling costs. Here's how it works. These devices learn when you're home and when you're away, automatically adjusting the temperature to save energy. They even factor in the weather, adjusting based on external conditions to keep your home comfortable without wasting energy. It's like having an energy-efficient assistant managing your home's climate, and it's one of the simplest ways to reduce your carbon footprint without even thinking about it. As we move through 2024, smart homes are becoming smarter and more sustainable. From energy-efficient lighting to smart water systems that monitor your usage, the technology we surround ourselves with is finally starting to work for the planet as much as it does for us. But I want to leave you with one final thought. All these innovations, the Fairphone, the House of Marley headphones, the Yeti 1500X, and the Garmin Solar Watch, they're not just cool gadgets. They're part of a larger movement. A movement toward a more sustainable future where our technology doesn't harm the environment but helps heal it. And while eco-friendly tech is still developing, and yes, sometimes it costs more up front, think about what you're really paying for. You're investing in a future where our children and grandchildren don't have to live with the consequences of our tech addiction. You're investing in a world where innovation and sustainability go hand in hand. The question is, will you be a part of that future? For more insights and updates, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and share your thoughts and experiences with eco-friendly tech. We'd love to hear about the sustainable gadgets you've incorporated into your life. Thank you for joining us on this journey today. See you next time, and remember, keep exploring.